राम लक्ष्मण जानकी मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी,
राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी।
दीप जला के दिवाली मैं मनाऊंगी,
दीप जला के दिवाली मैं मनाऊंगी।
मेरे जन्मों के सारे पाप मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे जन्मों के सारे पाप मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम झूलेंगे तो पालना झूलाऊंगी,
राम झूलेंगे तो पालना झुलाऊंगी।
मीठी मीठी मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी।
मीठी मीठी मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी।
मेरी जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाऊंगी,
मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाऊंगी।
माखन मिश्री में राम को खिलाऊंगी।
माखन मिश्री में राम को खिलाऊंगी।
प्यारी प्यारी राधे प्यारे प्यारे प्यारी प्यारी राधे प्यारे श्याम संग आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
प्यारे प्यारे राधे प्यारे श्याम संग आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम
Hare Krishna. There is some technicality because of which the Abhishek was not started. We'll do some nice 5 minutes. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Srimade Bhakti
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama One second.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. बोलो सीताराम हनुमान की हरे राम हरे राम हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Lakshman Janaki, Ram Lakshman Janaki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Jaya Raga Madan Mohan Raga Madan Mohan Raga माधव राधे जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे जय राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा नील माधव राधा नील माधव राधे जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथा जगन्नाथा बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतनामी नयन पतनामी तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतनामी नयन पतनामी भाव तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतनामी नयन पतनामी भाव तुम्हें निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय पतिता पवाना पतिता पवाना पतिता पवाना गौर हरि पतिता पवाना पतिता पवाना जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय राधा मदन मोहन की जय और निताय की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमा हरि हरि बोल। Please forgive for all the adjustments. Today we were stress testing the place. How many can fit in where? So last week Matajis were here, Prabhujis were here. Today Prabhujis are here, Matajis are there. So wherever you are, be satisfied. Now we can't change. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakhaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Radhanatham Visantam Sadevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Neelabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vajja Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You all can do louder than this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire. Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishiki. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Gau Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kum karoti vachalam pangum langayate girimyat kripatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om Pavitro Pavitro Vasava Avastham Gato Piva Yat Smaret Pundarikakshah Sahabhya Bhyantaram Sachi. Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. think I'm the only one sitting comfortably. That's why everybody become preachers. You get your seat. Hare Krishna. Huh?
100 more.
Yes, easily the 100, another 100 can sit, provided you are all close to each other. Right? So if there is a space between you, those many centimeters, those many lives, you are away from God. So make sure you come close. Yeah, you good? Prabhu, what do you want to do? There. There. Front lights. Don't switch off the projector. Yes. Very good. Very good. We are still figuring it out which switch will off what. Though we have written it down, but still, you never know what can start. Okay. Hare Krishna. So, this is Purushottam month, Pros and Matajis. Very grateful that all of you have come to Satsang. And we are very grateful to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who has given us Satsang system, which introduces us to spiritual life. And in this month of Purushottam Mass, many devotees practice many kinds of devotional commitments, services, right? Including reciting of Chaurashtakam, reciting of Govardhan Ashtakam, reciting of Janannad Ashtakam. So many Ashtakams are recited. And one of the discussion that also happens is the Purushottama Yoga, 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, right? So I'm sure all of you, many of you are reading in the house the Purushottama Yoga. Every day they are reciting the entire 15th chapter. So for the devotees who are reciting the 15th chapter, or who have already recited and who know, please lift your hand, tell me one thing that you like about this chapter. Any one thing. I'll pass the mic. Yeah, yes ma'am. She is telling first. Yeah, go ahead.
We have to cut our material desires by doing bhakti.
You have to cut the material desires by doing bhakti. Yes, Hare Krishna. Krishna explains that. And what else? Yes, bro.
15th chapter is basically what my understanding
Yes.
is. Krishna explains us that he never left us alone at any given point of time. It is a reclaiming process. So he explains in so many places that I am with you. One of the shlokas, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva, he explains, I am digesting your food.
Yes.
So this shows us how Krishna is very closely bonded with us and is taking care with us, taking care of us at every point of time.
Yeah. So Krishna is taking care of us at every point of time. He has never left us. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yes, bro.
This chapter actually explains very clearly for people who think that material world is awesome. It clearly explains the problems with this material world, and it also very clearly explains where to go, what needs to be done to go there.
Yes, where to go, what needs to be done to go there. Wonderful. Yeah, that's 4th and 5th shloka. Yes, correct. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am. Detachment to the material desires. Shloka 3. Yes.
Ultimately, the essence is Krishna, so everything should revolve around the Krishna. Center should be Krishna.
Ultimately, everything should revolve around Krishna. Yes, correct. Okay. Anything else that attracts you to this chapter? Huh?
Attachment towards material.
Yeah, determination, detachment, and 3 things. Devotion. Yes. Determination, detachment, and devotion. 4th shloka. Yes.
Stays in everyone's heart.
Yes, 15th shloka. Sarvasya chahamari saniveshto. Matta smriti jnanam aponam cha vedayasya sarve rahamira vedyo vedanta krit vedavedyo. Thank you, Mati. Yes. Yes, Surya.
Shloka, it just what are the qualities we need from that? Nirman,
Correct. 6th shloka he says that. 5th or 6th? 5th shloka. 5th shloka he says that. Correct. Yeah. On it. Is it already on? Getting on?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Graphical representation of how desire is separating us from the material world and the spiritual world.
Yes. Graphical representation of how deep-rooted desires are separating us. Yes. Anything else? Yes, ma'am.
Mamayivamsho Jivaloke Jivabhuta Sanatana. We are all part and parcel of Krishna.
Yes.
We are struggling here because we are, along with the mind, 6 senses, we are attached to that one and we are struggling. So our place is not here. Go back to Godhead.
Great. Thank you, Krishna. Mahatma Ramachandra. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Mati, there you were speaking. Yeah. Say it loudly. Behind. Yeah. One second. Mic is coming. Yeah. I think you need it.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Krishna says that if you want to remember me, I'll give you zillions means to remember me. But if you want to forget me, I'll give you different methods by which you can forget me.
You can forget me. Oh, wow. Hare Krishna. Yes.
This material world is illusion. It's a perverted image of spiritual world.
Hare Krishna.
No, there is a mic stand. Can you...
Hare Krishna.
1 minute, Mother. 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, you can give. Wait, watch. Somebody's
Careful.
Yeah. Fan up. You fold it and give it to me. Fold it and give it to me. Yeah. 1 second, Mother. I don't want anybody to be injured. Yeah. Prabhu, a stool biting on this. Send it outside. Yeah. Prabhu, remove this bag, no? Keep it on the mother. Yes, Mataji.
హరే కృష్ణ. గాలి ఎలా అయితే సుగంధం తనతో పాటు తీసుకువెళ్తుందో అలాగే జీవుడు శరీరాన్ని వదిలిన తర్వాత మనసు బుద్ధి అహంకారం అనేటువంటి తీసుకెళ్తాడు అని చెప్పేసి కూడా ఈ అధ్యాయంలో చెప్పబడింది.
Yeah, so Mataji is saying, like the way air carries aroma, in the same way, during the time of death, we carry a subtle body from this body to the next body. Sukshma Sharira. Yeah. Yes. Anything else? It's very nice to know, right? So many devotees are reading 15th chapter. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Before coming to ISKCON, what chapter were you reading? Huh?
Life chapter.
God knows what we were reading. But at least after coming to ISKCON, we are reading 15th chapter, 16th chapter, like that, right? So devotees who have not yet read 15th chapter, you can see how interesting it is, right? We still have so many days to read in Purushottam Masa. Read this chapter. Actually, 2 chapters Prabhupada insisted a lot. One is 9th chapter, one is 15th chapter. These 2 chapters Prabhupada said we should read as many times as we can. Doesn't mean these 2 chapters are enough, but they have a special significance. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
It is said in this chapter that Krishna, he is Purushottama, he is transcendental to both Kshara and Akshara. So that very solidly defeats impersonalism.
Correct. Prabhu, you are sitting at a place, you will block everybody. Hare Krishna. Come here, there is place. Come in the front. Here. You said Arvind Prabhu. 3 people can sit there. Please come there. Prabhu, Venkat Prabhu, please come inside. Here. Yeah, you are between Kshara and Akshara. Come inside. Please come inside. Please both of you come inside. Yeah. Anybody else?
Krishna talks about
Yeah. Arvind Prabhu.
Vedanta Sar.
Vedanta Sar.
16, 17, 18 shlokas, where he says that Jivas fall into 2 categories, fallible and infallible, Kshara and Akshara. And then he says Paramatma is above Jiva and Krishna is above.
Where is the mic? Who has the mic? Somebody has the mic. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
And Krishna is above everyone.
Krishna is above fallible and infallible beings. He is. What is the Sanskrit word? Achyuta.
Kshara and Akshara.
Infallible.
Kshara and Akshara.
Sharan. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, so this material world is a perverted image of spiritual world. So the love become lust here. It's already everything is opposite here. उल्टा है everything. तो जो हम happiness के पीछे भाग रहे हैं, that is illusion. Actual love is in a spiritual world, in Golodhan.
Actual love is in the spiritual world, and we are running after the perverted reflection, right? Yeah. Amazing. I think we covered almost the entire 15th chapter, right? And that's it. Very nice, very beautiful. All glories to Srimad Bhagavad Gita and all glories to Srila Prabhupada, who has explained it so clearly. I must admit that I tried to read some other version of Bhagavad Gita. I couldn't get an understanding what is being spoken until I read Bhagavad Gita as it is. Because the amount of clarity with which Prabhupada, it's not like Prabhupada created a new Bhagavad Gita. He just did not create any new Bhagavad Gita. That's what he did. You know, a lot of people created their own Bhagavad Gita, right? And they tried to put their yoga into it. Some Gurumurti is there, Gurumurti yoga, right? Some Purana is there, Purana Yoga. Whereas 15th chapter is Purushottama Yoga. What has to be spoken has to be spoken as it is. That is the greatness of Prabhupada. And everybody of us are very fortunate that we are reading this Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam again and again, and we are getting full clarity. Actually, this first 5 verses are kind of telling us when you go to a software company and when you have to implement a software, the first study that we do is what? As is study, something like that. Current state study. Yeah? And then the next study is a to be. Yeah, to be study. And then you write something in between which is called gap analysis, something like that, right? I'm sure many IT people are thinking, why am I speaking this language on Sunday? I'm supposed to suffer with it on Monday. Why are we speaking on Sunday? But Krishna is actually the founder Acharya of this gap analysis is Krishna only, right? Because in 15th chapter, that's what he does. First 2 verses are as he study. He says, where you are. What is that he says? Let us go. Oh my God, I think I need internet. Can somebody give your hotspot? Your mobile hotspot? Let me try to do it. I think mine will automatically get connected. Yet to fit the
iPhone.
Huh?
iPhone.
Sorry. Yeah, iPhone, I got it. Struggling to get connected.
Prabhuji, 1 plus 12 are.
I can try mine also.
No, I think. Oh yeah, got connected. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So in the first shloka, Lord Krishna is saying, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upwards and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Brothers and Matajis, nobody could define what is this material world. Many people are still struggling. Many scientists are still struggling. They keep coming up with different theories. Right? One scientist says there is a God particle. One scientist says there is some hidden energy that is driving everything. And one scientist created humans out of monkeys. One scientist, he tried to imagine his own, Big Bang theory, and he came up that the universe is expanding unlimitedly, and it started from nothing, and it will become nothing, and it's everything but coming out of nothing. So all kinds of theories people have come up with, and they cannot come up with the definition of material world. Why? Because in the next shloka, either 15.3 if I believe, Krishna says, you cannot understand the material world. Right? Okay, let's go to the second one. Krishna says, the branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the 3 modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to fruitive actions of human society. In first verse, he told what is material world. Material world is exactly opposite. Like the way spiritual world is, everything there is pure, here everything is impure. Right? Everything there is unlimited, here everything is limited. Everything there is love, here everything there is lust. Every quality is reversed here. Now, in the second verse, Krishna is saying, now why is he saying? Because he wants to tell us how to crack this, how to get out of this. So he's trying to tell you, first of all, how this functions. What is the energy that goes into this material world which makes it function? What is the driving factor? Right? So he's saying the branches of the tree extend downward and upward. Meaning what? Something is going downward, something is going upward. What is going upward and downward? Our births. After birth, we are either going upwards toward upper planetary systems or downward towards down planetary systems. That's what is going on. In material world, some branches are going up, some branches are going down. But unfortunately, all the branches are within the material world only. So there is no reason to celebrate if you go to the upper planetary system. Or there is no reason to become morose also if you go down planetary system. Because wherever you are, Brahma Bhuvanaloko Punaravartino, you are within the material world. You have to get out of this material world. So first of all, Krishna is explaining that understand that this material world is unlimited where people are going up and down. And then he goes and says, nourished by the modes of material nature. The three modes of material nature, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna, are the water for this tree. They are making sure the tree is alive. Because the gunas become unoperative, then how will you function? All of us are functioning with gunas only, no? Today morning you are happy, today afternoon you are frustrated, today evening you are here. Right? So, some guna is affected you to come here. Isn't it? Some other thing keeps happening. Right? Who is affecting this? What are these mood swings? Why my behavior is changing at different times? According to my age, according to the place, according to my consciousness. Doctors can at the most say it is hormones because they don't know what is the meaning of hormone. Right? They just throw that. Right? There is no, at least I don't know that there is a word for hormone in Sanskrit in Bhagavad Gita. There is none. But Krishna says three gunas. Right? Every time there is a fight in the house, one easiest excuse is what? Understand my hormones. You don't understand? Actually, even they don't understand what is hormones. Blame the hormones. Right? But continue the fight. But the point is, trigunas. Trigunas. They are the things that are making us jump, making us work. Right? When the gunas, when you're in Sattva guna, you are satisfied with what you have. Right? And when you're in Tamoguna, you're not satisfied with anything you have. Anything you have, you're not satisfied. And when you're with Rajaguna, you're in Gachibowli. Meaning what? You don't know what you want, but you're working like a dog and cat. Right? For no reason. Completely frustrated. We are just but who is the thing? What is that energy that is controlling all of us? Trigunas. They are very powerful. You can't conquer them. Don't even think of conquer them. You can't. But Krishna is saying, Trigunya Vishyavedo Nishtriguna Bhavaguna. Cross these Trigunas. Nidvanva Nityasattvasto Nir Yogakshivam Atmavan. He's saying, rise above the three gunas. How do you rise above the three gunas? He has to tell me the way out. His three gunas are catching all of us, right? The whole model is such that you can't come out of it. Krishna is explaining this is a central jail. Krishna is explaining you have come here. Krishna is explaining it's jail. Don't think it's your home. Right? It's a perverted reflection of your home. You're already inside. But he's giving all this information, so he has to tell how do you get out also. And then he's saying the twigs are the objects of the senses. What is the difference between senses and sense objects? We have our senses, there are objects which attracts our senses, right? So if sense is our nose, what is the sense object? Smell. The sense is our tongue, what is the sense object? Taste. The sense is our eyes, what is our object of senses? Some beautiful object, right? Something beautiful to see. If sense is our ears, sound, right? And if sense is our skin, touch, something smooth, something very cushiony, we like it, right? People like hug those teddy bears. So why? Because they're very soft, right? You get that some sense reaction out of it. So all our senses are attracted to the sense objects. Professor Mataji, the combination is so tight and so perfect, you can't conquer. Don't even think of bringing a sense object in front of your senses and say that I am not affected. That is what Mayavadis do. They do tapasya and they try to control their senses. As soon as the sense comes in front of them, sense object comes in front of them, it's over. The beauty of Prabhupada's explanation of Bhagavad Gita is he did not give us a false hope. He said there is no way you can control your senses. The only thing is you have to engage your senses. You can't. Don't even fall for it. Many people, they keep falling and getting up. Devotional life means falling, getting up. Falling, getting up. Falling, getting up. When you get puffed up, I think my chanting is great, that day you will fall. The next day morning, Krishna. Every time you go in front of the deities, give me some discount. Don't make me fall like this. Because our ego is crushed by Krishna. To a point where we just have to give up. What we have to give up? we have to give up the confidence that we can control our senses. We cannot control our senses. How can you control iron and magnet? How can you control? You can only control by making sure either of them don't come close to each other. Either magnet should be kept away from iron, or iron has to be kept away from magnet. If it comes in front of it, you can't. So what is the solution? We have to develop something in between, which is devotion, where we take shelter of something higher than what we can control. Krishna can control, right? Krishna can control. He's the control of the senses. Rishikesh, right? He's Rishikesh. Rishikesh means control of the senses. That is the only way. Many Rishi Munis have tried to control their senses, and they failed so miserably. Their fall down was so insulting for them. And to make matters more worse, Vyasdev even documented their fall down. For the rest of eternity, their examples are taken. Just imagine. Vishwamitra Muni is somewhere right now. He must be thinking, Menaka, you didn't only damage me in that life, but forever. Because every time control of senses is discussed, your name is discussed and my name is discussed. What to do? So, the point is, you have to understand that you can't control your senses. These all people are exemplifying and telling example. And the greatness of one great personality is Lord Shiva, Lord Bholenath. He actually told this mode of controlling the senses in a very beautiful way. When Mohini Murti came in front of him, he literally submitted to her. He didn't try to control the senses. Right? He saw the Mohini Murti, how beautiful she was. Now he is who? He is the king of tapasvis. We are not discussing about any, one saint, one sage sitting in some den or somewhere. We are discussing about Lord Shiva. Vaishnavanam Yata Shambho is the greatest of the Vaishnava. And what did he show? As soon as Mohini Murti came in front of him, he started running behind her. And his own wife is sitting there. Beside him, she's wondering, you are a yogi, you are completely renounced, and you're running behind her. And he just ran. And as he's running behind her, there are a lot of sages who are looking at Lord Shiva. Doesn't Lord Shiva know what he is doing? He knows. He just ran. As if he is so much eager to, associate with her. And finally, when Mohini Murti stopped and the pastime ended, the next thing what Lord Shiva did is the greatest, which is what we all have to learn. He just turned back, came back, sat at the place and started the tapasya again. Completely unaffected. Why? He doesn't have any false ego. And Lord Vishnu glorifies Lord Shiva for this. The only person who doesn't have any false ego can do what Lord Shiva did. Nobody. Only, God doesn't have any false ego. And he is God's Ansha. Non-different. Right? Dealing with the Tamoguna. He was completely unaffected. Meaning what? There is no sense of guilt also. Why there should be guilt when there is sense and sense object? Sense object came in front of the sense fell for the sense object, and now it is hence proved, so why there should be guilt? He was absolutely clear, it was completely unaffected. He sat down and he glorified the Supreme Lord. Oh, how beautiful you are, how great is your energy, how amazing you are that nobody can control himself in front of your energy. Does it mean he did not want to control his senses? Or that is the way we all should feel? No, we are not Lord Shiva. But what we have to learn is controlling senses is beyond our ability to do it by ourselves. We need the mercy of Vaishnavas. We need the mercy of Guru. We need the mercy of Krishna. We should try to control our senses, but we should depend on that higher blessing. Right? Once one very senior devotee, I was talking about this topic and he told, Prabhu, if your Guru is satisfied with your service, you will immediately feel how you are able to control your senses. And if your Guru is not happy with your service, or is not, something is wrong, you are not doing things right, you're not functioning in a way that the Guru appreciates it, you cannot control your senses. Your fall downs will happen every single day, every single hour. Right? You cannot. This ability to control the senses from sense objects is beyond a living entity's ability. No, that is how it is structured, Baba. You should understand there is a whole design to this material world. How it is functioning, trigunas, senses, sense objects, and further, this tree also has its roots going down. And these are bound by the fruitative actions of this human society. The fruitative actions, the karma, is further making this world function. Because when you do the karma, you get a reaction to it. And you get the reaction, and you take another birth for it. And then in that birth, you are supposed to burn the reaction, and you commit further karma. Where does the cycle end? It doesn't end. And all this is fueling the material world. The material world is such a place, even if you want to come out, you cannot come out. That's why the one who guards this material world is Prakriti, Durga. Durga cannot escape. Nobody can escape. It is so beautifully created, so the whole design of this material world, that even if you want to come out, you can't come out. You cannot come out. But somebody can pull you out. That is the secret. Somebody can pull you out. And who is that somebody? Guru, representing Krishna. That's most important. Guru representing Krishna, not any Guru. Not any, okay, Guru. I also have a Guru, you also have a Guru. But it's the Guru taking the responsibility of pulling you out of this material world. Easy take. Na Guru na sasyat, na Swajano na sasyat. 15th, 5th canto, 15th chapter, 18th verse, I think something. 5th chapter, 18th, 5:18, yeah. It very clearly says, if you cannot deliver your dependence, don't become a Guru. Why Krishna is saying that? Because Guru is the only one, that position, who can pull us out of this material world. Right? And this Purushottam Yoga chapter, Krishna is very clearly explaining that there is, your karma is bounding you, your senses and sense objects are binding you, and the three modes of material nature are completely binding you. How will you come out? And these all things are fueling the material world to manifest again and again and again. Manifest, you are going to come back again and again and again, birth after birth, birth after birth, birth after birth. So in the first shloka, Krishna explained what is the material world as a perverted reflection. Second shloka is explaining how does it function. What is the source of this material world? Right? You all follow? Yeah. Let us see the third shloka. Yeah, third and fourth together. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. Right? Let us first read the whole thing, then we'll discuss. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its formation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strong rooted tree with a weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek that place from which, having gone, no one returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Right? Now, two slokas, two different themes are there here. The third sloka is saying, the real form of this tree cannot be perceived. You cannot understand it. Even if you want to understand, you can't understand it. Many people will do research on this material world. Keep doing your research life after life. You will not find anything out of it. Right? No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its formation is. Prabhuji and Matajis, what information is this? Krishna is making our life very simple. Don't try to do a research in this material world. Right? What is that? There was one very famous leader who calls himself Mahatma. He told, I can be very close to the opposite sex and not get affected. And he tried to do a big drama. Right? What drama are you doing? Right? Don't try to solve this puzzle of material world. You can't solve. You simply cannot. Krishna is very clearly saying, you don't know where it ends, where it begins. You keep creating those rockets that go miles and miles. You say that you have reached there, then you'll reach somewhere else, and you've seen this galaxy, that galaxy. What did you find out? Did a human being find out anything so far in the space? He couldn't. He doesn't even know what is space. He has no clue what is this universe. And no matter how much you try, you can't get it. You can't get it. There was a time when there used to be devatas, I mean even now they used to travel from one planet to another planet. We can't travel like that. We need a rocket, we need so much equipment, we need so much oxygen, current, this atmosphere to maintain it there. There is no hope for us to find out. Right? Indra would go from one loka to another loka. He would come from one loka to just travel. Narad Muni just travels in and outside the material world, spiritual world. He can do all those things. We don't have such beings. Such beings are still there now, but they will never come to the earthly planet in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is so dirty that normally when devatas come, they don't touch their feet on the Bhuloka. They'll always be like few inches high. They'll be floating. Right? But now the contamination is so bad that what to speak of inches, they won't even come closer to the atmosphere of this planet. We're so contaminated. Right? So, there is no way you can crack what is the end of this rabbit hole. You can't find out. There is no end. You keep going and going. There is a beautiful video. I'm sure most of you have seen that. There is one girl who is sleeping in the garden, and then they start zooming out.
Yes.
And then you see the Earth planet, then you see the galaxy, then you see this, and you see that, and you keep going out, and at one point you are crossing galaxies and Milky Waves and I don't know what not, and then you are still going and there is no end to it. And then the same camera comes back all the way to the girl in the garden, from galaxy to solar system to Earth to India or whichever country, and then country and state and city and town and then finally to the park and the grass and the girl, and she's sleeping, and then she goes into its eye. Right? Beautifully made. Whichever scientist, whoever is the person who made it. Eye itself is as deep as the universe. It just goes into the eye. And just going on and inside. I don't remember the names of all those things, nucleus, I don't know. Just one after the other particle, they keep going, and that's scientifically researched. That finally when you go inside, one small particle, you go further inside that small particle, it's as much as one Hyderabad city happening inside. All complicated things are going on inside. Other living entities are functioning inside. And then you go further inside, then you find one living entity so small, then you go further inside it, and then you see it has many things inside it. And it's part of a ribbon. And then you say, oh my God, the ribbon has so many such things. Then you catch one of them and you go further inside it, and then you see it has so many expansions further. What are we? What are we made of? This body that we have, I'm not talking about some video, right now in front of you, your own hand, you don't know. How much is there inside it? How many living entities are there inside you? How many Atmas are there inside you? Kshetrajna. The one who recognizes the entire body is called Kshetrajna. The body is called Kshetra. 13th chapter Krishna is saying. Right? And how many souls are inside you? Millions of souls, Prabhuji. I thought I am the only soul inside. No, you are the soul who recognizes this body as you. That's all. There are many other souls, they recognize some part as theirs. They think that they are that. That is the reason when death comes to this body, one person gets scared inside. Right? Inside, one person is getting scared. As soon as they see death, they feel that this whole thing is going to fail. My connection with other organs is going to fail. One organ starts switching off. What is multiple organ failure? It is each entity inside shedding itself to safeguard itself. But ultimately what is happening? It is safeguarding itself but actually killing the entire connection. That's when multiple organ failure is happening. Doctors just lift their hand and say, please go to the temple and pray. So they don't know how to stop it. Science can only make a person sleep or say few more things or do something. But when organs are failing, they'll tell, oh, now liver is gone, sir. Now kidney is gone, sir. Now this is gone, sir. Why is it going? Sir, because because some weakness, some infection, something they'll tell. But even they don't know. Even at one point, even doctor folds his hand and says, sir, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Right? Many times when doctors operate on the operating table, they completely depend on God. They do everything right, the patient dies. How do you define that? Why did he die? Right? Suddenly, BP goes down, suddenly this goes down. Provision Matis, there is a huge science behind it, which we can't understand. Don't try to figure it out. You can't figure it out. That's what Krishna is saying. Where it ends, where it begins, or where its formation is, you can't figure it out. No medical science, no engineering science. We can only tell few things. Maybe like this, maybe like this. This. I think it is like this. That's all you can tell. But beyond that, you can't. There's one lady, it's there in the YouTube. She had a near-death experience. She had a cancer. Cancer that cannot be cured. Completely affected her body. Right? And she died. And then she saw some light, some foreign Western lady. She saw some light. And she saw some message coming to her. And people, easiest word that science gives is hallucination. That one word proves everything. But you know what? When she came back, she was given an opportunity back. She told, I was given an opportunity back to correct my life. She believes in Jesus. She believes in whatever faith that she has. But when she came back, you know what miracle thing? Her entire cancer is gone. Now how do science explain this? Cancer is gone. She's back to life. She's written a big book. It's a New York Times bestseller. I forgot the name of the book. She's literally saying, no doctor can explain me where did the cancer go. I died with the cancer in the hospital. Right? You can't understand how your body is functioning. You can't understand how this material world is functioning. You can't crack it. We can't crack it.
Cancer disappeared.
Disappeared. How can it disappear? She was given another opportunity. It just went off. Right? Now, here Krishna is saying that now that you understand the material world, now that you understand that it doesn't have a beginning, it doesn't have an end, it is completely shackled with modes of material nature, it is completely shackled with sense and sense objects. You can't do anything at that point. When you understand that it's completely controlling me, then you submit to the one who is controlling it. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanena kaunteya jagad viparivartate. He's telling that according to my order it is functioning. So you go to the controller. That's it. That's the only way you can crack it. That you go and tell Krishna, Krishna, I wanted to enjoy here. I came here. I know I cannot enjoy. Why? Not because you don't want me to enjoy, because I'm part of you. I realize that I cannot be happy without you. I realize that you are the only most important thing for me in my life. Let me start my spiritual journey. Please send a guru in my life who can enlighten me and who can keep reminding me what is this material world. Otherwise you can't crack it. You submit to that Supreme Lord and then He opens the gates. But for that you need determination. Right? Utsaha. Nischaya. Patience also you need. Right? So, determination. Why you need determination? Because if you think you are strong enough to crack this material world without association of devotees, you are just fooling yourself. There's no way we can get out of this material world, Prabhuji and Mataji, without association of devotees. There is no way you can remain in spiritual life without association of devotees. You cannot. And this is being repeated again and again and again. Why it is being repeated again and again? Now I want you to tell. Why this point is being repeated again and again that you need association of devotees? like a broken record. Prabhupada, almost every lecture he says, stay in association of devotees. Why?
False ego is
Even
so
after
strong.
so many times, we don't understand what this right.
Yeah, even after telling so many times, we don't understand. Yeah.
False ego is so strong that we think that we can do it.
Yes, false ego is so strong that we think we can do it. Yes. What else?
Every second we are keep getting impacted by Maya, so we need association to come out.
Every second you're impacted by Maya, so you need association to come out of it. Yes, very nice points.
Maya
Devotees keep
Maya is very strong. Yes.
devotees keep reminding you of the goal of life.
Devotees keep reminding you. Yes.
so easy to forget.
It's so easy to forget. Yes, it's so easy to forget. Why else you need association of devotees? Brothers and Matajis, you almost told it, you told it. I'm just putting a different word to it. We have a nature to remain independent.
Yes.
Right? Brothers and Matajis, deep inside, each one of us has come here to enjoy. Don't forget. Deep inside. You will not admit it, huh? You will not admit it. You will go and tell your son, na koduku, na bidda, nikosame battuna, मेरी बेटी मेरे बेटा तेरे लिए मैं जी रहा हूँ, तेरे से कोई इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है ना? You will do all this natak, I'm telling you. Whole thing is natak. Deep inside, one day you will realize, actually, you are using everybody for your enjoyment, including your children, including your parents, including your spouse. That's the reason you are taken birth again. Na? Don't look at me like that. Oh, the now is different. Amma. Can't validation get out of even in this life, if somebody touches your enjoyment, na, you will real Swarupa will come out. Just konchadu kadilichi chudante. Right? Thoda. Even Guru is scared of his disciples in Kali-yuga. Shivering. All disciples will make a meeting. You know, Maharaj will do your Vyas Puja odilera నేను ఏదో చెప్తా ఎన్నో భయం అన్నమాట. ఎందుకంటే ఆ కొట్లు ఎప్పుడు పారిపోతుందో. That is the truth. Tell one thing to somebody. You dare try to tell something to somebody. కథం వద్దులే అన్న నిన్ను చూసుకో. రోజు పర్లేదు బ్రో అంటే అయితే అయిపోయింది బ్రో కథం ఫినిష్. Once one devotee was saying, he was looking at the satsang like this he was looking. Somebody else, Prabhuji, what are you looking? I can see snakes like this. Any snake I touch, it will touch me. Ammo, I can't give lecture here. Literally see snakes. Padgalittina Paul. Sinikalke. That's what it is. That is the truth. I am also a snake here. You don't fiddle with my happiness. As long as you don't do that, you're okay. Don't try to touch me at that place. Don't try to make me uncomfortable. You give me Diksha, I'll take, give me a name, it's okay. Don't you dare to change the way I think this world is. Okay, I'll do Ekadashi, that's okay. I'll do Japa also, 16 hours, I'll do 16 hours. But don't try to ask me more than this. Masa ke apne approach podan nalti levatu. I'm telling you. There is one guru, his known as Navayogendra Swami Maharaj. He puts a condition. If you want to take Diksha from me, 1 year husband and wife have to do Mangalarti at 4:30. If you do that, I'll give Diksha. Otherwise, I'll not do Diksha. Nobody is going to Diksha only. One couple tried. Right? Recently, one devotee was telling me, one couple tried. They did their best. They finished 1 year. 365 days, they got up at 3:30, did Mangalarti at 4:30, finished their rounds. Prabhu. Thank God, Premananda. Yes. Husband and wife, especially husband working in software. Right? They did that. And they went to Maharaj. And they said, Maharaj, now can you initiate us? And Maharaj said, one more year. They came back. They can't do anything. Why is Guru so strong about it? He is making our spiritual muscles strong. He is actually helping us. He is actually helping us. When you want to go back to Krishna, you have to take resolutions like that. You have to satisfy the Guru. There is one Guru who says, you are going to respect all devotees in all situations. See only good in them. You should not see anything bad in them. Right? And you're going to work with all the authorities and remain humble and completely detached with what you're doing. And you mess with it, I'm not going to initiate it. And I get to know that you mess with it, even though you're initiated, I'll disown you. Right? You want to be a disciple of that Guru, you have to be ready for all those conditions. Simple. Lena hai lo, mat lo. But these are my conditions. Why? They are trying to make your spiritual muscle strong. Your determination strong. Determination ऐसे कोई simple word नहीं है. You have to be determined in spiritual life. And Krishna says, but with determination one can cut down this strong rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Detachment. We have to detach ourselves voluntarily, not forcefully. Right? It's difficult for us. See, ISKCON people, they cheat a lot. First, they made me eat like anything. Right? Prabhu, unlimited Prabhu, take this Prabhu, more Prabhu. 14 days they made me eat like anything. 15th day they told Ekadashi. What is this? They made me uncontrollable. Huh? Now you are telling Ekadashi. Ekadashi, no, you should not eat anything, Prabhu. Today only more rounds. What is that? I am going around the Purushottam stall. Not this round, that round. On Ekadashi. Right? But spiritual muscles, you should know how to control yourself. Voluntarily have to. Nobody will force you. Spiritual life, nothing is forced. Voluntarily we have to do. Sometimes people do it of peer pressure. We three of us went to satsang together. He is following Ekadashi, he is following Ekadashi. I will also follow Ekadashi. He put Kantimala, I put Kantimala. I will also take Kantimala. He is not eating outside, he is not eating outside.
I will also not eat outside.
Peer pressure. Right? How long can that peer pressure save you? It cannot save you for too long. Unless you develop your own determination. Which comes from Guru's mercy. And thereafter, one must seek that place. Now, one is detachment. One is you're trying to detach. Okay. You're trying to detach. You're not detached. Vishya vinivartante nirarasya. Rasovardam rasopyasya param drashmana. Higher taste. I'm going to higher taste. Prabhu, I'll detach. But detachment is not the answer. Attachment is the answer. But Krishna is saying, okay, you're detaching from the Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki Jai. Jai, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Such a nice sight of mangoes around the meetings. Hari Bol. Hare. Yeah. What is the time? Yeah. So, detachment is not the goal. Attachment is the goal. Right? Attachment, without getting attached, you can't get detached. Because you have to be attached somewhere. That you should understand. You cannot remain detached for too long. We need a positive alternative to come out of a negative alternative. We cannot be without alternative. We have to have. That's why somebody said, I'm frustrated with my wife. I'm frustrated with my family. I'm going. Right? What will he do? He'll go to some other place and again marry another wife. Because without a wife, he can't stay. Right? They say, okay, I'm brahmachari. I don't have any wife. But still you have 5 wives, 6 wives. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya, and everything. Other wives only. Carrying all of them, how long will you go? Instead of that, be happy with what you have. And try to practice spiritual life. Right? So, Krishna is saying, okay, so here is the first verse. Arjuna, I am telling what is the material world. It's a perverted reflection of spiritual world. Arjuna, second verse I am telling. What am I telling in second verse? You cannot come out of it. No. He's saying, how is the material world functioning? What is feeding it? Right? And third verse is saying, you cannot come out of it. But fourth verse is saying, come to me. When you are coming out of the material world, you should have information about the spiritual world. Otherwise, you will be in no man's world. And where will you be? Right? Rohis and Matajis, it is very important we develop spiritual attachment before we leave our material attachments. There are a lot of devotees who try to do artificial renunciation of their material attachments and they did not develop spiritual attachment and they ruined their life. Depressions. Many devotees. Depressions, psychiatric problems, relationship problems, showing artificial renunciation, to your partner, forcing them to get frustrated. You are frustrated. All those things without spiritual attachment. Very important. 3 things should happen simultaneously in bhakti. What are the 3 things? One is you should get detached from this material world. Second, you should start practicing bhakti. Right? And you should also get nourishment from the bhakti. What is it, sloka in Bhagavatam? Huh? No. Bhaktir paraish anubhavo viraktir anyatra traisha trika eka kala. Can somebody browse it? Bhaktir paraish. Forgot the second part. Bhaktir paraish anubhavo viraktir anyatra cha isha trika eka kala prapadya yata ashnatashu tushti pushti kshudapayo anugasham. 3 things have to happen simultaneously. That is a test of our bhakti. Sukadeva Goswami is saying 3 things have to happen simultaneously. Right? One is detachment from the material world. Second is nourishment from bhakti, and you should perform bhakti. 3 things. All the 3 things should happen. If somebody can find the translation, it will be easy. Just like when you eat, 3 things happen simultaneously. One, your hunger is gone. Second, you get nourishment. Third, you also get the taste. Satisfaction. Thank you. Let me recite the verse properly. Bhaktir paraish anubhavo viraktir anyatra cha ishatrika ek kala prapadyamanasya tetasnatashu tushti pushti kshudapayo anubhasham. 11-42. Devotion, direct experience of the Supreme Lord and detachment from other things. These 3 things occur simultaneously. What are the 3 things? Repeat after me. Devotion, direct experience of Supreme Lord, and detachment from other things. These 3 things occur simultaneously for one who has taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the same way, that pleasure, nourishment, and relief from hunger come simultaneously and increasingly with each bite for a person engaged in eating. Right? Beautiful way to explain, right? These three things have to happen. When Krishna is telling here, you should detach. Not only detach, Krishna is also telling attach. Right? Devotion. One is devotion. Second is realization for the devotion. Direct experience of God. You should experience that bhakti. Just not saying that bhakti is enough. Are you experiencing God's presence? Right? You will experience when you are sincerely even detaching yourself. There's a beautiful example of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati gives about this boatman. You must have heard this many times in SSR and other sessions, right? So there is this groom's party, boys' side party and girls' side party. They are getting married. The girls' side party is on the other side of the river. The boys' side party comes to this side of the river. They have to cross with the boat to the other side by morning. So they board the boat, whole night the boat is going. By next day morning it will reach the other side, then the boy will get married. So boy is very happy. Tomorrow morning I am getting married. So everybody sleeps in that boat. And the boatman said, "Sir, please sleep. I am very good at it. I will take you. Don't worry. Just have a good nap." And he starts rowing and the boat is moving. The boat is moving. And the boat is moving. What do you feel? Chal raha hai. Right? You are in bhakti. Abhishekam is happening. What are you thinking? Chal raha hai.
पहुंच जाएंगे.
Right? पहुंच जाएंगे. You are chanting. What are you thinking? चल रहा है. You are reciting shlokas, Purushottam. What are you thinking? चल रहा है. Next day morning he got up. It's there only. And the boatman is still rowing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. What happened? That fellow forgot to remove the anchor. Right? He didn't remove the anchor. He was rowing the boat. Boat is moving. Anchor is not removed. What is that anchor?
Material attachment.
Metal attachments. Prabhuji, I got promotion. Prabhuji, congratulate me. Prabhuji. I did not congratulate you. You don't care about me. You don't love me. I don't like devotees. Devotees not. Pichoda, you could go in the promotion ki congratulations. Why did you come here? Huh? My attachments are still there. I want people to tell me again and again that I am the greatest person who ever existed on this planet. I should be told that again and again. How beautiful you are looking. Right? Which saree I should wear to satsang? Last time only I wore this. Why? Which kurta I should wear for satsang? Thankfully many are wearing white. Matajis don't wear white. We are still alive. You can wear your colors. There is one institution, they make everybody wear white. God knows who is wife, who is husband. They call each other brother and sister. Right? Next time I'll be Vishnu. The many followers. Stupidity has no limits. Prabhupada told. There are only two things which are unlimited. Universe and stupidity. There's no limit only. Right? So, where is it?
Detachment.
Detachment. So you have to pull the anchor, Provision Mataji, and who will pull that anchor? You have to pull the anchor. In earlier days, Guru used to pull the anchor. Now Guru pulls the anchor, you will pull the Guru inside. No Guru is right to pull the anchor. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Drona could just tell Karna, get out, I am not going to coach you. Now this fellow will go and put a case on him, he'll create trolls on him, he'll do everything. Karna in today's day and time, Drona has to tell Narayana. No Guru can dare to do anything now. People are putting cases on Gurus. Can you believe it? They don't hesitate to put a case on Gurus. Guru's only business is to help you to come out of this material world. And you're putting case on Guru that he is abusing me, he is ridiculing me, he is this, he is that. He is trying to help you, Baba. Yeah, there might be one or two exceptions here and there, where some Guru is not well trained or he did not deserve to be that Guru or whatever. We are nobody to comment on that. But what is your, I was in this gated community group. I don't want to name that gated community. They put a case on me. And one parent is writing, remove the preschool from our, from our community. Why? The teacher is, abusing my child. Somebody, what is he abusing? He's pinching my child, telling, what to do, what not to do. No, what is a teacher supposed to do? Teacher is supposed to teach the child. You are not teaching your child in the house. You created a living entity and thrown as a burden on everybody else. Right? You didn't train anything. Now somebody else is trying to train and you will not allow that person to train. These days teachers also not taking any responsibility because they are scared of students. They are scared. In India, literally the trend has started, right? Right? Teacher can't teach, he can't tell anymore. Western countries even worse. If the teacher tells something to the child, especially in America, next day morning child will come with gun and shoot the teacher. Khatam. Right? Anyway, so thereafter one must seek that place from which having gone, no one returns. There is a place where if we go, we will not return. And what is that place? Goloka. But how did you return? How did we return? Free will. Free will. But free will also needs coaching. Some bit of coaching is needed. Prabhupada told the most intelligent person will listen and understand. Little less intelligent person will see and understand. Even lesser intelligent person will
experience
and understand. And software engineers will never understand. They'll never understand what's happening with them. Right? And their surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Before this chapter, Prabhupada, Krishna explained the same thing. From whom everything has come. Where did he explain? Aham sarvasva prabho mata sarvam pravate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Very clearly told. Who is he? Who can dare to say that? Only Krishna can say that. And why is he saying it? He is giving us a clear understanding of who is he. Without any ambiguity. He is telling, from me you have come. You are part of me. What are we part of? Krishna. There should be no doubt on this. At the time of death, you just say, Krishna, reclaim me back. Because I know it's only you who are my savior. There should not be any other doubt. And the whole devotional life is to remind us that there is no other hope. There is no other hope. Because we still think there is some hope. Right? There is no other hope. Everything is temporary here, including our investments, including our houses, including our health. Isn't it? Just one farmer, I was associating with that farmer for the last 8 years now, till 2016. And he was taking care of his cow, and then I told him, you get more cows, I'll make sure you get some kind of people who will take milk from you, right? So he was the first farmer. His name is Sridhamurti. Very nice gentleman, 70 years now, right? And just a few weeks back I got to know he got cancer. And doctor told, it's over, right? So now his biggest worry is his cows. What is he going to do? And I have some other farmers whom I have trained that you take the cows from him. And they are trying to negotiate like anything to this farmer to give the cows at the price that you can't even find anything with the price. And that farmer is saying that, I'm going to die. I need some money for my treatment until I'm alive. I mean, that's not the exact words, but he was trying to say that, give me some money that I'll buy medicine, painkillers until I die. Right? But the farmers are merciless. They are like, no, if you give it this price, we'll take. He told 2 lakhs, they told 1,20,000 for 4 cows. right? And I was sitting in between both of them. I was trying to explain, "Yetra veer em chestunnaru?" And this farmer is crying, "Sir, I can go and sell it in that market. And as soon as I sell, one festival is coming now. First thing they will take them is for slaughter. I know. And these cows have given milk, and they've given milk to my family, and their milk has fed my family all along. How can I send them to slaughter? And these fellows, they need cows, but they are not ready to take it into price." And finally, negotiated. It came to, I will give 1,30,000 rupees. And he said, "Give me 1,40,000 rupees. 1,40,000, 1,30,000. No, we will not take." They left. See, ignorance. Because there is no connection. That is the problem. Finally, I was involved that day. That day, while the SUV was coming, while that Sankirtan Utsav Vahan was coming, I was also dealing with this issue parallelly. One said that fellow is not coming, other said this farmer is calling me. Sir, try to negotiate, sir. Finally, I put them in confidence, shouted at both of them. "What nonsense are you doing? Is it all about 5,000? That thing's easy for me. Simplest thing is, I take the 5,000 and give. Not 10,000 and give. But that's not the solution. They should understand what they are doing." Finally, they closed it. They closed it at 135. Cows have moved from this place to other place. They are safe now with those other farmers. Hare Krishna. But how will you realize? By seeing, by hearing, by experiencing. By doing what? How will you realize? What are you doing? That's why you need a guru. Guru will give Shabda Praman. With that Shabda Praman, your Anumana Praman will become a little better, and you actually can experience Pratyaksha Praman. That's the way it works. And there is one more cow. He has been taking care of it for the last 8 years. And he said, I have no confidence in anybody to give this cow. It's very beautiful Ongol cow, white cow. And he told me, "Sir, if you take, I'll give." I was like, "I already have some, I can't add more. But now this person is dying, right?" I said, "Okay, give me the cow." And now finally we are building the Goshala in ISKCON Cyberabad. We are moving that cow to Cyberabad. It will be in Cyberabad. But how much can you do? How can you change this world? What are they doing? Gau Mata. Gau Mata is everything. You can keep going on talking about Gau Mata. From Gau Mata, Bhumata is nourished, our Mata is nourished, Prakriti is nourished, everything is connected. But people don't understand it. We should understand that Supreme Personality of Godhead loves cows. Because all his compassion he invested in that cow. Cow is only there to give. Gau Mata is only there to give. It doesn't expect anything in return. Right? But anyway, so here Lord Krishna is saying one never returns, and they're surrendered to that Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. So now in the first verse, what did Krishna tell? Perverted reflection. Second verse, how does it function? What is the nourishment? Third verse, impossible for you to crack it. Fourth verse, when you crack it, make sure it come also towards my side. There has to be attachment. Otherwise, your detachment is meaningless. Detachment is meaningless. Very, very important. Right? And in the fifth verse, Krishna is telling, those who are free from falsehood, qualities of the person who can come to me. Right? Now we told what is the spiritual world. Now see the sequence, so beautiful, right? He's telling what is the spiritual world. He's telling you have to come to spiritual world after getting detached from material world. But in order to come to spiritual world, what are the qualities you need? Those who are, please repeat after me. Those who are free from false prestige.
Those who are free from false prestige,
illusion, and false association. Who understand the eternal. Who are done with material lust. Who are free who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress,
who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress,
who unbewildered know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. Now, this condition seems to be very heavy. Right? How many of you have these qualities? Lift your hand. Free from false prestige. I am not free from false prestige. I am not free from prestige also. Right? Who is free from illusion here? I am free from illusion. Can anybody lift your hand? Before coming to satsang, you used to lift your hand. Right? But after hearing Prabhupada's purports, clarity, right? False association. How many are clearly away from false association? What is true association? What is false association? Anyone tell? Huh? Krishna and? Krishna. Krishna means what? Oh, thirst.
Thirst of Krishna.
I didn't know that. What is true association? What is false association? What comes to your mind?
Association which reminds us of our goal.
True association is that which inspires you to go towards Krishna. False association is that which takes you away from Krishna. As simple as that. Which is more stronger? True association or false association?
False association.
Huh?
False.
Some people do true association. In your current situation, what is more stronger?
False association.
False association. Right? In entire Gachibowli, there is only true association here. Outside? False association. Only one devotee is pulling you towards Krishna. How many are pulling you away from Krishna? Neighbors, relatives, colleagues, friends. Huh? I don't blame the boss here also. Right? Everybody else is pulling you away from Krishna. Hare Krishna. Right? Everybody else is pulling you away from Krishna. Do you realize that? Telusuna telvatleda? Parleda? Huh? Are you realizing? Are we realizing that? Are we realizing that? I am also asking myself. Am I realizing that? How powerful is false association? Prabhuji, I am very powerful. Around changes. Ekadashi, Prabhuji, Mangalarti. I am absolutely fine, Prabhuji. I don't have to come to satsang. Why you have to come to satsang? Pawan Prabhu, Pawan Jan, ekkada? Same. Joke this, I know where is it. But where are people? Why they think it's okay? Why they think it's okay? Still that independent factor is sitting inside. It's there. It is there. Till you die it will be there. But we have to voluntarily give it up. Surrender your BMW. Body, mind, words. Manasa, vacha, karma. We have to surrender. Otherwise, there is no way you can go back to Krishna. We say that we have surrendered, but actually we are not surrendered. Because we don't want to surrender. That is the problem. Brothers and Matajis, if we find an inspiring devotee around us, understand that Krishna has sent the greatest weapon, the greatest energy, the greatest strength for you to hold on to come back to Him. If you find an inspiring, sincere devotee. If you could not find, go and find immediately. Because nobody else can take you. We need a very good devotee in our life. Always. Otherwise it's very difficult. Now the devotee may not be popular, the devotee may not be a well-known person, the devotee may not be a great speaker, but is sincere. Sincerity is the greatest weapon, which is even stronger than planet Sun. It's told by, I think Chanakya Pandit told this, that a person's sincerity is so strong, it can be compared to sun planet, it is more stronger than that. A sincere person cannot be moved by the entire material world. If he is sincere. That is how much strength Krishna has given us. Right? There is a movie dialogue, right? What is it? ఒక్కసారి చెప్తే నా మాట నేనైనాను, సంథింగ్ ఏదో డైలాగ్. ఒక్కసారి కమిట్ అయితే, yeah, why don't we try that? Why don't we try that? That I am deciding on this, that's it. We do that for many other things, right? We do that for many other things which are for our advantage. Do this one thing for Krishna's advantage. I will not stop chanting 16 rounds no matter what may come. That's it. This is my resolve. I will not eat anything that is not offered to Krishna. Bro, these are very strong resolves. Huh? When we are surrounded with devotees like that, then automatically we also will get the strength to surrender. Our strength is not our strength. Our strength is dependent upon the strength of people who are around us. Right? We think that we are strong, we are not strong. We are as strong as our association is. Which is very normally said proverb, you all know that. Right? A person can be known by seeing the 5 people who are around him all the time. You can know what he is. He doesn't need to tell anything. When you want to marry your daughter to somebody, what do you go and find out? You should actually find out who is he going around with. What kind of friends he has. That's all you need to find out. You don't need to find out how much he's earning, what is his bank balance, how many properties he has. Because all those things can be gone in 1 week. All you have to find out is what kind of friends he maintains. Yeah. And you want to correct your child also, just check what kind of friend he is going around with. If his friend is good, your protection from Krishna is perfect. My elder son, Parth, is sitting there. He is doing medicine. So one of his friends comes sometimes to the house. His name is Ruturaj. First time when he came to our house, he looked at me, he said, Hare Krishna, and touched my feet. I immediately felt, Krishna, you saved my son. Right? Because his parents have given him that culture. And if my son is with that boy, he's saved. I don't have to do much things. That is what is important. What kind of children are surrounding your children? Finish. That's what matters. Everything else is taken care. Strength is coming from there. What kind of devotees you are associating with? Are you associating with devotees who are completely dormant, stagnant, with no enthusiasm, who are not willing to take anything forward? You feel satsang is a ritual, it's becoming a ritual? Prabhujis and Matajis, I am telling you, you are risking your existence. Get out. Go out of this place, or that place, wherever you are. Don't be with a Shiksha Guru or a Diksha Guru who is having no enthusiasm to keep making you come out of your comfort zone. It's very dangerous. I have seen that many places. That we are doing just let's settle it here. No? Let's not do anything more. We are okay. Anything stagnant stinks, isn't it? Stagnant water, what happens? It starts stinking. Anything stagnant. Even bhakti. Bhakti cannot be stagnant. First of all, it cannot be bhakti if it is stagnant. Srimati Radharani is making more and more varieties of dishes for Krishna, and it never ends. Prabhupada never stopped at one country. He went to America, he opened America, ISKCON in America. Over, right? International means one country. Enough. Why did he go to so many countries? 13 times around the world. Because he did not want anything to stagnate. And he told his disciples also, spread. One disciple he gave one big instruction. Unbelievable instruction. You can't even imagine the kind of instructions that were given in 1970s. Right? Radha Raman Maharaj? No. Bhagavad study. Radha Raman Maharaj? Radha Govind Maharaj. Radha Govind, sorry, please forgive me. Yeah. He told Radha Govind Maharaj, teach Bhagavad. Preach Bhagavad. And whole their life, their existence, even now Maharaj is in Vrindavan, very much, in an advanced age. And he is not stopping it. Right? They are risking everything. Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Initiate. Establish Govardhan. Wherever you see. What's going on? Is he stopping? There is no stoppage. He is going on initiating even now. Oh, initiation is a very big responsibility. But he is ready to take that. Right? And so many temples in remote places of West Bengal are opened by Maharaj. You won't even know. Some associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did bhajan in that place. They found out and there the temple is open. And one disciple, Maharaj disciple is doing his pujari work. And believe me, for 50 kilometers around there is nobody. Inside, we went to one place in Mayapur. I was shocked. Literally bus could not go there. Bus stopped at a place, then we had to walk for some couple of kilometers. Deep inside there is a small temple. And I forgot, the greatness of the temple, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there and there was some pastime with one devotee and that place is secured. And there is one disciple who is doing Mangalarti, Darshanarti, Rajbhogarti, Gaurarti, everything is doing for more than 10 years. And there is nobody there. Right? Practically there are such amazing devotees. That's why when you go on yatras, don't just see the temple, go and speak to the pujari. Who is serving there? Unbelievable. That kind of,
Agobilam also very deep into
yeah, deep inside, that kind of commitment, determination. Prabhuji and Maharaj, we need to keep hearing about such devotees to develop that inspiration to serve. And then we will understand what am I serving. Right? When we keep associating with advanced devotees, that is when we will understand what am I serving. Otherwise we will feel what? Nanta, great overlap. That is a problem. That is ananta. If we think our service is great, that means we have not started our service. It is not possible for us to feel that we are serving great. Our gurus might tell sometimes, you are serving very nicely. They are saying that only to keep you in service. Not because you are serving great. Because if they tell, why are you immediately vanish? Vanish, khatam. You tell a little bit adjustment here and there. When you are doing aarti, keep the bell near your waist. Why are you keeping here? Oh, no? I'll keep it there. Okay. Scared. So what is the Guru doing? He's telling, you stand there, you sing, I'll do the aarti. If you don't mind, observe me. That's all you can do. I'm telling you. Like now we are doing aarti here. Right? Morning aarti, evening aarti. Krishna is enjoying all types of aarti. It's okay. You can learn, na? Can we learn? Learn, na? Before he gets down, makes you sit there and say 7 times, 2 times, 3 times. Right? You have to learn. Right? Don't delegate aarti. We are so capable people, we'll install deities, we'll delegate aarti to our servant maid also. We got a maid, she's doing all 7 aartis project. Really? Right? Just like we have given our children to daycare centers, right? Same thing. You had your child, love somebody else will give. That hug and warmth somebody else will give. I have given my child. I have had my child. My software job is very important. We both have to build 2 houses. Right? The child is wondering, who is my mother? Ida. In the same way, DT is wondering, why did you install me? Why did you install me? Hey Radhe, who is this fellow? I told him. Radharani is like, no, it's okay. He's still our devotee. Can't you see all good in him? Srimati Radharani is going on recommending. And Krishna knows. But Srimati Radharani is very merciful. Very merciful. She'll allow. Right? And that is why that Srimati Radharani's mood is carried by Lord Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that is why they say in ISKCON that if you want to start deity worship, start with Gaur-Nitai. Not that you can keep Gaur-Nitai and do whatever arti you want to do. That's not a license. He is still Krishna, don't mess with him. He is still Krishna. His mood is like Radharani. But if you behave like Jagai and Madai, he will remove Sudarshan also. Okay? Don't do all kinds of gimmicks in front of Gaur-Nitai also. That is Gaur-Nitai. When Srila Prabhupada installed Gaur-Nitai in Atlanta, right? He was telling his disciples, there is a lecture of Prabhupada. He is telling his disciples and he is saying, the great Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu have appeared here. So mercifully they appeared here, and he started choking. And in that choking voice, in that he was crying and he was telling, please take care of them. They have appeared here, please take care of them. Right? Many times Prabhupada did that. Why? He was saying, please take care of them. Many spiritual masters have stopped giving deities because they're realizing that their spiritual life will be affected if they have deities and don't serve deities. They are worried about us. That one more aparad you don't do. Right? Vigraha aparad, deity aparad. Don't do that. It's better don't have deities. But as ISKCON devotees, Rupa Goswami says that is also one of the most important aspects of devotional service. Chanting the holy names, going to the dhams, worshipping deities. Right? It's one of the most important things. We should learn deity worship. And once Radhesham Prabhu told, when your false ego is shot up like anything, that you are a great devotee, you are doing great services, one of the easiest way to bring down your false ego is do 2 things. Deity worship and pot washing. Do these 2 things. Washing the utensils. These 2 things. We should always look for that menial service to control our false ego. Otherwise, we will easily get puffed up. And deity worship, Prabhuji and Mataji's, why we don't like to do? I think it was Radhesham Prabhu only telling, please forgive me if I have not heard from him. Don't see anybody told, because you still are a Mayavadi. That Mayavadi is hidden inside you. That is the reason you don't like to worship deity. You don't think God as a form. You don't want to connect to Him as a form. Don't think it's your laziness. You actually don't think that He is God. That's what a Mayavadi thinks, right? God doesn't have a form. He's taking a form so I can connect with Him. That's all. But actually it's not God. It's just a form. A devotee who has personal relationship with Krishna, who develops that personal relationship with Krishna, will be so joyful to do deity worship. And if we are not finding that joy, that only means we need to do more and more deity worship. Right? We have to develop that connection with the deities. It's our personal responsibility. Nobody can force us. And when we are doing 2 aartis here, Prabhuji and Mataji's, morning and evening, I humbly request, it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to get trained. Yes, we can do some mistakes. But somewhere we have to correct that mistake also, no? Somewhere we have to start doing it in the right way also, no? And we are such a big congregation. There are many initiated devotees. many who are aspiring for initiation, many who are chanting 16 rounds, whether or not you are initiated, you can still come into the deity worship. We don't have deities, we have cutout, it's a center, we don't keep deities, but cutout is non-different from deities. You can get trained here, because each one of you, tomorrow, your initiating guru will be so happy to know that you know how to perform an arati. Right? I did that mistake. I didn't learn it properly. Once this Yugal Kishore Prabhu came to Greenville, and he came, I called him. I was doing, but there was some mistake. I was not perfectly doing what I was doing. And then he said, you do the arti, I'll do the karta. Nobody was there. Just me, my wife, him, my children. That's all. And I was doing the arti. I was doing something wrong. Right? For Argyam, I was doing like something I was doing. But my false ego is like I'm doing it perfectly. So I was doing like this, looking at him also. Right? After the whole arti, Prabhuji sat with me and he told, Prabhu, there are few things you did wrong. I think you have to learn. I had to learn. But how will I learn unless somebody tells me? Right? Or somebody gives me guidance how to do. We have to voluntarily learn. Prabhu, everybody sitting here is a preacher. Everybody sitting here is a preacher. Because the real preaching is when you're not speaking. People are looking at your behavior and your activities and they learn from you. Nobody teaches everything. Next time when somebody is performing an arti, see what is he doing. That is half coaching done. What is he doing? What is he beginning with? And don't do impersonally. You know, like, people do mistakes, but Panchatattva is there. I'll rotate entire Panchatattva like this. What is the meaning of that? There are 5 personalities there. Each personality I am recognizing. Even when the 6 Goswamis are coming, I should not like over. Rupa, Sanatana, Raghunatha, Raghunath Gopala, Jiva. At least you should feel that when you are going from there one by one. That feeling should come. They are individually great personalities. Jagannatha, we have deities now. You can see such beautiful deities of our Acharya. Jagannath Das Babaji ki, Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji ki, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Right? We should feel that. And when we are going to do something, we should also have the feeling of asking permission. Right? Seva adhikar diye karo nij dasi. Seva adhikar diye. Please give me permission. Please give me ability. Please give me devotion to perform this service, arti. Right? That feeling should be there. So anything when you are moving on the altar, anything, you are taking permission. Permission is more important than your arti. So when you are taking the dhoop, directly Krishna. No! Who are you to rotate it with Krishna, in front of Krishna? You have nobody. And you will never be anybody. Even after 50 years in devotional service, you should first look at your initiating spiritual master, then look at Prabhupada, please. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, please. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, please. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, please. Jagannath Das Babaji, please. Vrindavan 6 Goswamis, please. Srivas Thakur, please. Gadadhar Pandit, please. Advaita Acharya, please. Nityanand Prabhu, please. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please. Srimati Radharani, please. Krishna, can I do it, please? If your journey up is not having any please in that, your entire arti is meaningless. They will not accept it. Humility comes with asking permission. Right? Technicality is, it's okay, Baba. You, instead of 3, you rotate it 4 times. We will not slap you for that. If that is the case, I would have been gone by now. But mood, any performance of bhakti Any service should be done with bhakti, not as a to-do list. I've finished it, I've done it. No. Till that time, try to focus on what you're doing. Right? Dhupam, then Deepam. 4 times, 2 times. But before that, please allow me, please, go in that order all the way up and then you start. Argyam, water. Please, go up all the way up, then you start. Right? Vastram, all the way up, permission, then you start. Pushpam, all the way up, then you start. Chamar, all the way up, then you start. Peacock feather, all the way up, then you start. Prabhuji Mataji, it's a science. Why did Narad Muni write Narada Pancharatra? 5 nights he wrote Pancharatra. In 5 nights he wrote the entire devotional service. In Badrika Ashram he wrote. Why? Because it works. When you perform it like that, sincerely, you will realize that it is giving you inner satisfaction also. It will. It's difficult. I'm telling you it's difficult because our false egos are too puffed up. But that is the way to correct. DT worship is part of our devotional service. It's not an option. Just like chanting is our must, DT worship is also a must. And in this center, there are 2 aartis happening, 7:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening. Do it with devotion. Every devotee who is initiated and every devotee who wants to be initiated has to perform it. Prabhuji, I stay very far away. Prabhuji, I also have deities in the house. Prabhuji, it's not possible for me. Prabhuji, my wife will do. My husband is doing. No, you do. This is a training for us. Doing in the house is one thing, doing in the center is equal to doing in the temple. Tomorrow, when you retire from your material life or you're old enough that you can go and do DT worship in the temple. How many want to do DT worship of Radha Madhav in Mayapur, you tell me? How many want to do? Huh? You can do. You can do provided you get trained. I am not ready for the training. It's not going to work. Won't your spiritual master be happy that you are doing DT worship? Prabhuji and Mataji, please volunteer. How many want to do morning and evening DT worship? Please lift your hand. Once in a month. I want to see. Once in a month. I want to come and do DT worship. You don't want to do? Where people like this? Yes, learn. What about you? I'll call each person's name. Better lift your hand. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji and Mataji, there should be enthusiasm to do. And cook something nice, special. How many opportunities? Actually, there is no much opportunity. In a month we have what? 60 slots? 60 slots. We are already more than 100 plus fixed up, initiated or aspiring devotees. More than 120 maybe. You will get a chance once in 2 months. Won't you want to come and do that one special aarti in the center? Huh? Please come and do. Volunteer. You know, where is Shilpa Mataji? Yeah. Where is Meera Mataji? Yeah. Where is Janvi Pyare Mataji? Yes. Please, 3 of you lift your hand once. Yeah. Huh? These 3 Mataji are maintaining the schedule. In this satsang, before you leave home, give your name to them and get trained. They'll send you a video how to do aarti. Wear nice devotional dress, do it. Prabhu, I'm coming from office. Get a devotional dress, change there. No, Prabhu, I don't like to change in bathroom. Come to my house, it's nearby. Change there. Come here. Do that. One day take permission. What is the big problem? Right? It's a special day. Prabhuji and Mataji, we want to develop the devotion. It doesn't come so cheaply. We have to do some little austerity. We have to take up some tapasya. Then only it will. And as we keep doing this aarti, many people will come. Krishna will send many people here to attend aarti. Our ancestors attended aarti morning and evening. They were so happy. Right? we also will get that opportunity. We are getting that opportunity. This is a practice. If Krishna is making this happen, that means he is going to make something big happen soon. Right? We have to prepare for that. We have to prepare. It should not become a burden. Deity worship without devotion is like rope in your neck. You'll almost feel like choking if you don't have devotion and you have deities in the house. No connection. Right? Do one arti, but do it with devotion. And one more thing before I conclude. So, we are going to start many new batches of preaching here. Right? And I have a brochure here. Yeah, a brochure here. All these scanner codes indicate different batches. Last week also I told. How many know or how many have not seen this brochure? Lift your hand, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there are more than 1,000 brochures there. 1,000. Right there beside the audio system. You all can take. All you have to do, scan this brochure. Scan, different scanners are there, right? WhatsApp scanner. Join that group. Whichever suits you, join that group. So there is a weekday schedule, there is a weekend schedule. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday morning, there is a class at. So by the way, every day there is a class, morning and evening. If not class, nobody comes, sit down and read. That's your sadhana. You have come to do Aarti, nobody came, you and God, sit down, read your Bhagavad Gita for half an hour, 40 minutes, then go. ठीक है ना? So every morning, I'm just repeating it, please hear it attentively. Every morning 5:30 to 7:30, some devotees are coming and chanting. Sunil Prabhu, Sanjay Prabhu are coming and few others who want to come. The center is open at 5:30. And if it's not open at 5:30, you can sit outside and chant for some time until it's open. That's okay. Until we get to that point. But it will be open. 7:30 Aarti starts. Mangal Aarti, Tulsi Aarti, Narsimha Aarti, Guru Aarti. 4 Aarti. You get trained. You can learn how to chant those prayers. Right? And then you can attend morning Bhagavatam class. 8 to 9 o'clock. This is all the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Same schedule. Right? Evening on Saturday and Sunday changes. Otherwise, all other days, evening also there is Aarti and Bhagavad Gita class. What time is Aarti in the evening? 7 o'clock. 7 to 7:30. What Aartis? Gaur Aarti, Tulsi Aarti. After that, you can do your Bhagavad Gita class. Whoever comes, read Bhagavad Gita together. Recently, they read the entire 15th chapter and left. Yesterday. It was very nice. Right? And then, apart from this week, each weekday, during the afternoon also, we are giving an option for people to attend classes. Andar getting in and Telugu class and Hindi class. Every afternoon, Monday to Friday. You all have to subscribe. When you subscribe, you can start coming. People who are working from home, people who are retired, please come. Here is a great opportunity. Every day, read Bhagavatam. You can finish Bhagavatam in 5 years if you attend these classes each week. That's it. Entire 12 cantos, you can finish it 5 years. You have a great opportunity. Right? So there is a class from 11 to 1. There is a class from 3 to 5. 11 to 1 in the afternoon or before afternoon is Telugu. And from 3 to 5 is Hindi. You subscribe, we'll get the preacher. Don't worry about it. And then during the weekdays, we have a special event called Sankirtan Utsav. Every Thursday. Great time to really see the joy in Krishna consciousness is when you go out. You keep Gaur Nitai, you keep the picture of Radha Krishna, and then we have a nice, have you seen our SUV? Sankirtan Utsav Vahan. How many of you have got SUV in your life? I have one SUV. Right? Of course, other sport utility vehicle you have. That's okay. But this is a real SUV. After I sent that video, I didn't do it for the intention to Whatever. Okay, I also have another. Keep it aside. There are more than 10 orders placed from all over India. They want it. So many are messaging me saying this was a need of the hour. Why? Somebody is carrying the book, somebody is carrying a table, somebody is carrying prasadam, somebody is carrying mridanga, and finally one person is coming to you and nobody has hands to give him anything. So what is the utility of this vehicle? Keep everything inside the vehicle. Let it be in the vehicle. Everybody can spend more time with people who come. When you go to somebody, you only have him and you and one book in the hand, because everything else is taken care. So next Thursday, Raghunandan Prabhu is not here. So, yeah, the other Raghunandan Prabhu. Yeah. So, he is going to be leading and I will be there, no doubt about it. Please come by 6 o'clock. 6 means 6. Why? This time we are going to do a better job than last time. 6 o'clock to 6:30, I am going to orient you how to do Sankirtan. His Grace Vaisheshi Prabhu is one of the leaders of Sankirtan in ISKCON. And that fellow gets scared and run away. Right? There is a Vidhanam. One person is only distributing books. One person is only distributing pamphlets. One person is only distributing prasadam. And one person is nicely doing kirtan. Everybody should feel engaged. At the same time, everybody is doing the right thing at the right time. He is eating prasadam, you go and take Bhagavad Gita. How will you take Bhagavad Gita? Wait for him to finish, then you take the Bhagavad Gita. So one person is clearly observant. You are giving the pamphlet. Don't give the pamphlet like this. Okay, I've given the pamphlet. No, explain him, spend time with him. Explain him, encourage him. Personally, this is all part of Sankirtan. So please come at 6 o'clock. We will form a nice team, Prabhu's and Matakas. Right? We will divide ourselves into 5 groups. And each group will do something and we will see each other doing it. We will enjoy Sankirtan. Right? So please come. Every Saturday, every Thursday, we are doing Sankirtan. Every Thursday. We don't like to go on Sankirtan. Why? Because our ego is so much. False ego. Because we don't like to be rejected, right? Right? Anil Prabhu, how I was getting rejected when I was going? Many times. But in the rejection, we actually pray for them. Somebody will say, I will get lost.
Yes.
He'll say like that, no problem. We are doing as a service to Krishna because we want to become humble. By doing Sankirtan, they will not benefit, you will benefit. Sankirtan is for us, not for them. Please volunteer to come for Sankirtan. Once in a month, is that a problem? Once in a month, one Thursday evening in the month, you can't come for Sankirtan, Prabhuji? How many want to come for Sankirtan here? One Thursday in a month. Right? So, please subscribe to that scanner code here for Sankirtan. Where is it? Oh, we didn't keep. Okay. Subscribe to the Gachibowli Satsang group. All of you are there in Gachibowli Satsang group. There is a Sunday evening, the Sunday feast here. Just subscribe to this. We will write in that. We will send a link of where you can join. We will form teams. Not everybody will be expected every Thursday. 1 week in a month you have to come, one Thursday. You can come in your office dress, no problem. You don't have to change anything. Wherever you are, just come here. If you can wear a nice devotional dress and come, nothing like it. You want to come here and change, nothing like it. You can come here, put tilak. We'll have a small kirtan in the beginning. Then we'll go down. Last week we couldn't start on time because we did not get the SUV on time. It came at 8:30. By the time everybody left, we made 1,000 Dronas Prashad. And we were wondering who will take. Everything went. And we were wondering who is going to, Prabhu, every week 1,000 Dronas, so much money. How will we generate this money? What can we do? Prabhu said, believe it or not, we started the Sankirtan. 2-3 people came. Directly they went, scanned, the entire Prasadam was sponsored. Entire Prasadam was sponsored. We are not depending on our ability, we are depending on God's ability. Please, it's going a little late today, but please forgive me because I have to finish telling this. Very important. And apart from that, every Friday evening, Prabhu's and Mataji, this is also very important. Every Friday evening, we are introducing something very nice, which is called Sattvic Cooking and Sattvic Living. somebody has to teach us what not to eat. Because we are ready to eat anything moving. Doesn't work like that. Right? Or non-moving, whatever you call. Chinese eat anything moving except aeroplane. So, here is our situation, on Friday evening from 5 to 7. From 5 to 7, we can learn cooking. We can learn what to choose when you go to the supermarket, how not to get cheated, what is the right ingredient, right? So, don't you want to learn? Yeah? Please subscribe. There is a nice WhatsApp group. Please subscribe. You all can come, but that will be a charged course. Because we are going to cook and you are going to eat it also. Right? Yeah, we don't want to keep it cheap. Prabhupada told, don't give anything cheap. Everything else there is no money to it. Right? But there is a Friday evening. Now this is weekday. So far, how many classes in weekday? 10 classes, morning and evening, Monday to Friday, 10 classes, right? And 2 more classes in the afternoon. Means how many? 20 classes in weekdays in this center. They are going to happen. Starting from 27th of June. 27th of June. Till 27th of June, we are going to subscribe people. We will subscribe people. Every batch will be filled. We will go in a very methodical way. We will encourage people personally. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Try it out once. Right? Sattvic living is starting from 29th of May. Other classes are starting from 27th of June. Please subscribe. And there is a Saturday and Sunday schedule. Haribol. So Saturday and Sunday, on Saturday morning, we are going to have a Bhagavad Gita class. New batch. I used to take it in Krishi. I'm going to take here now. New batch. From 27th of June, there will be a new batch. 12 sessions of SSR and Bhagavad Gita completed within 1 year. This is how the batch will be. Right? And then after that, Saturday evening, there is a Telugu batch going to be done by Satya Prabhu. Satya Srinivas Prabhu. Where is he? Yeah. So he's there outside. Right? He's going to take. Please tell all your friends, whoever wants to learn Bhagavad Gita in Telugu, here is your opportunity. Saturday evening. Sunday morning, we're going to have, apart from the Aarti and other classes I'm saying, Sunday morning there will be English batch. Arvind Prabhu is going to. Where is he? Arvind Prabhu. Yeah. And Padma Mata, they are going to come. Haribol? Haribol! And then there will be another batch in Hindi. SSR and everything. Sri Gopal Prabhu is going to take. Haribol. Haribol! Yeah. And Pri Gopi Mataji. And then after that, there will be again Sunday evening feast. And in between that, we have a children's class on Saturday and a teenage girls. Please, if you have friends, you have children who are in teenage, please send them. Young girls, 15 to 30. They all can come and attend these sessions for girls. Same for boys on Sunday. So many sessions where we keeping. We really want to create an impact here. We really want a lot of people to get the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Right? Are you all going to help us do this? How many want to enthusiastically help on this? Yeah? Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Matajis, I humbly request, without any reminder, each one take 5 pamphlets. Each one take how many? 5 pamphlets. Right? There are more than 200 people here. If each one takes 5 pamphlets, or all our pamphlets should get over. We printed 1000 pamphlets. 200 into 5. Oh, my husband took. So what? You will not take? You take. He will also take. What you have to do? Simple thing you have to do. Choose those 5 people whom you value in your life. There should be some 5 people, right? You like them. Go and sit with them and explain this pamphlet. And encourage them to join. Whether they'll join or not is another thing. I am going to do it to my neighbors. I am going to go and do it in my office. I will give this pamphlet and will explain why all these courses are there. Why don't you go with your family and benefit? I don't have time. That's okay. You have done your part. Prabhuji and Matajis, we are representing Krishna. We all are representing Krishna. Remember that. And Krishna likes to engage us in his service. Please take this seriously. Right? So I humbly request both my sons, Parth and Viday, you can take the whole bunch, stand near the lift. Anybody going, give 5 pamphlets to them. Okay? Can you do that from right away? Yeah, take the whole bunch. No, right away means after the nursing hour. I request both of them. When you are going, make sure you take 5 pamphlets. And please use these pamphlets. They are all printed very professionally. They are made by His Grace Raja Ramesh Prabhu. Haribol! I tortured him left, right and center to get this to this shape. Literally, Prabhuji was so tolerant to. Thank you, Prabhu, for making such a nice pamphlet. It has so many scanner codes. And by the way, last but not the least, Haribol. Last one, Nityam Prasad Seva.
Yes.
It's already a big hit. It's already a big hit. So many devotees are, we are seeing that, right? 2,116 rupees. You can sponsor Prashadam any day of the week for any reason. Whether you got a job or you lost a job. Celebrate. Right? Whether you got married or not getting married. Celebrate. Right? Your son's birthday or your anniversary. Celebrate. But celebrate in such a nice way that the Prashadam will be offered on your behalf and you can come and serve also. You can come serve also. Right? Or if you don't come, somebody else will serve on your behalf. So here is a pamphlet with a scanner code here. It's a ISKCON account. You can make payment here. You can also get ATG receipt. If you want, our Sri Gopal Prabhu is here, Haribol. So he is managing our accounts, audit, everything. Because it has to be done as per the income tax rules, as per charity commission rules. There are so many rules behind to maintain an ISKCON account. And this is the official ISKCON center. So everything will go into the account. No cash business. We will pay into the bank, and to the bank we make the payments, we will take care of things. If there is any special need, talk to Sri Gopal Prabhu. Okay? Okay. So here is a pamphlet. I am going to keep both my sons and requesting Parth and Vidar, keep the stand near the lift until all the pamphlets are over. There is a whole bunch of them there, but please take them. How many are ready to do this in the next week? 5 people you have to approach. Each day one person. Monday 1 person, Tuesday 1 person, Wednesday 1 person, Thursday 1 person, Friday 1 person. And all you are going to do is spend time with him. Spend 5 minutes time with him explaining the pamphlet. After that, whether they subscribe or not is between them and Krishna. Okay? There is no target here. There is nothing like you have to make sure. But please put your effort. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We will meet again next week. Until then, please come for Aartis. And please come for the Thursday Sankirtan. And please come for the Sattvic cooking on Friday evening. Namaste Narasimhaya. वृषभधृता हर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय ओम विष्णुपाद ब्रह्म प्रदाचार्य स्तोत्र ज्वाइन रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद ब्रह्म प्रदाचार्य स्तोत्र ज्वाइन रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की जय गंगे मैया की जय यमुने मैया की जय भक्ति देवी की जय कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai mango utsav ki jai everybody take one mango ki jai don't take more than that ki jai please understand ki jai don't fight ki jai निताय गौर प्रेमानंद Correct.